Hey everybody, my name is Ilean Harris and welcome to tonight's class where you're going to learn how to get new clients and sales weekly through strategic ads. That's right. This isn't about how to blog your way to the top, how to knock door to door, how to be spammy in Facebook groups. If that's your thing, this isn't for you. If you want to learn how to get new clients and sales weekly through strategic ads, this is for you. You may be here right now because perhaps you've tried to do this before and you're struggling to target an audience that's interested in your offer. Perhaps you're just struggling to write copy. And if you're not familiar with the jargon, right? Copy, it means words. It means just writing in general in a way that stands out in your newsfeed and attracts your ideal clients. Maybe you're here because you're saying, look, what images do I use? Or how the heck do I budget for my ad campaigns? And how often do I market? Or maybe you're just trying like a little bit of everything. And so you're wondering, what the heck do I do, right? What's a cohesive strategy to get the lowest pricing and the highest return for your ads? And so it's super important that you pay attention tonight because this information is highly applicable, all right? And look at what Miriam had to say. She says, every time I talk to Ilean, it's like putting money in the bank. Now, I mean, that's really nice of her to say, but don't you wish when you talk to all your friends, it was like putting money in the bank? I think so. Well, tonight I'm your friend. I have your back. And so Miriam says, not only is she up to date on all the latest strategies, but she makes you believe that you can do it. I thought I had it all figured out when it came to Facebook ads, but she suggests subtle tweaks that increase my conversions like crazy. And so one of the things I want to point out to you is like even the biggest skyscrapers are held by the tiniest of screws. And so if some of the stuff I'm going to share with you tonight you've already heard before, good for you. That means you're on the right track. But if you're not making consistent sales in your business, can we agree? Maybe there's a little bit of room for learning. So you are definitely in the right place. This is for you if you want to get in front of your ideal clients without adding any more networking events to your schedule. Can I get an amen to that? Just going to events because you actually want to be there, not because you're on the prowl for clients. Perhaps you've actually tried using Facebook ads and had trouble getting your ads approved or getting your money's worth. And so you are saying, you know what, I'm just going to say woosah and listen to this girl because I believe it's just for some reason it hasn't worked. Maybe you have a digital course or a coaching program, but you're frustrated due to the lack of sales. Or, you have like a really cool thing, like a blog, a podcast, a book, or you're just an expert and you want to generate leads on Facebook. And so you are absolutely in the right place. Now, I know that I'm not the only person training online. I get it, guys. I've got access to the internet. But, it's still important for you to be here. And this is still very different. I understand that there's so many other people out there. But this is why I believe that you should be paying attention and give me your undivided attention tonight. One of the things that I can tell you about myself with the utmost pride is that I walk the walk and I talk the talk. I've actually built online businesses outside of training people on how to build an online business. Now, I'm not knocking my colleagues. It's totally okay if your gift, is to coach people on how to build their online business. But the really cool thing here in my case is I actually don't have to wait to learn something at a conference to then show you how to do it. That means I can show you in real time, aka right now, what's working for online businesses because I'm doing it myself. I'm in the trenches. And so on top of that, I also get to see what's working in my clients' businesses. And so when I share something with you, know that it's not just a suggestion, it's really something that can help you in your business. And so there's a lot I can tell you about ads, but I don't think you want to know everything there is to know about ads. I'm pretty sure the things that spike your interest right now is how to grow your business, right? How to help more people, how to have a bigger impact, how to put yourself out there. And so that's why today I'm going to show you the 4 best types of ads that lead to the most sales. Who's excited about that? I mean, I know there's so many different types of ads that you can do, but let's just focus on the ones that allow you to help more people with your business. You'll also learn all about how to monetize your ads so that you can get the best results for your customers and your business. You'll also get a behind the scenes look on how you can build a funnel that gets you free leads every single day so that you can grow your business on autopilot. Who wants leads every single day? I do, right? You'll also learn how to attract your ideal clients into your funnels consistently so you can increase your sales without burning out or being pushy. So that's the agenda for tonight. You want to make sure that you're taking copious notes because my goal for you tonight is to show you how to leverage ads to get more clients and sales online. And so if that's something that you're interested in, you are at the right place at the right time. But you've got to focus tonight and pay attention and take notes, and you should not take this for granted. Companies charge you thousands to do this for you, and frankly, rightfully so, because it works. And so you've got to remember, even if I teach you something and you may think it's a simple concept, you can't forget. What's easy to do is also easy not to do. And so the way you're going to get results here is not because you felt it might work or you felt confident or you felt it was okay. You get results for what you do, not for how you feel. And so that is why you've got to take this training seriously. Amanda says, let me skip making all the mistakes and get to working on what works. Absolutely. And now for those of you who need a little incentive to stay all the way to the end, I know it's a little tempting sometimes to get pulled into something else. I'm going to give you a totally free printable profit planner. This is a PDF that you can print out or you can simply have as a journal prompt to help you map out your weeks for success. And so that's just a little extra gift for showing up. Isn't that exciting? Well, in the meantime, I just ask for 2 tiny favors from you. 1, please use this for good. Don't be selfish and keep it to yourself. Just go out there, right, with your message, help people, impact lives like you know you're meant to. And then also get to work, all right? This isn't going to make you rich overnight. These strategies work when you work them. So as long as you're willing to learn, you'll grow. And when you grow, you'll also find that you're taking action. And that action, it's what's going to lead to traction. Because just imagine for a moment, real growth. Thousands of new followers, your email list growing, even a waiting list to work with you because people are just so excited about who you are and what you have to offer. Imagine actually having an effective marketing plan in place so that you can have a scalable business, which will give you more time for inspiration to strike. That's right, guys. No more duct tape holding your business together. Ultimately, you can have the freedom to actually be away from the computer. You can make income even if you're not directly selling, and you'll have more time for your growth, your personal development, and fun. Doesn't that just feel good thinking about it? Well, thankfully, this is available to you even if you're brand new, because that means you get to learn how to do things right from the beginning. And it's also really good for seasoned business owners. So if you guys are excited about that, let me show you how to make it happen. You know, when I first started my business, I was working really, really hard for little to no results. It was so aggravating, guys. Has a goal of yours ever felt like it's taunting you? It's saying, na, 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 na. You can't catch me. And you're saying, my goodness, I go online and it feels like everyone's living their dreams except me. And so one day I just had enough. Enough is enough. I couldn't keep doing the same thing while expecting a different result. You know, growing up to my Cuban family in Miami, my parents sacrificed a lot as immigrants to give me opportunities that they themselves didn't have. And so they told me, look, you want your dreams to come true? You want to be happy? You want to be fulfilled? You want to be taken care of? You go to school, you get good grades, and you get a good job. Well, I did that, guys. I went to school, I got good grades, except when I came out of school, for some reason, people were just running out of jobs to hand out. And so what did I do? I got more school. And so I was working on my doctorate in psychology, and man, I love psychology and man, I love helping people, but man, I'm not meant to be a psychologist. And so, well, one day I just looked up and I no longer recognized myself. I was sad. I was upset. I felt like this career path that I was taking on to impress my parents and to make society happy was just sucking the life out of me. It was just a soul sucking situation. I don't know if right now you're at a job you don't like or your business systems aren't cooperating and you feel that way, but it's just not right, okay? And one day I just drew a line in the sand and I said, I can't take this anymore, except I just wasn't too clear what to do about it. And so at the time, my husband and I were dating. And so that's him in the picture. Isn't he the cutest? He and I were dating, and I thought it was so weird, guys, really. It was the weirdest thing. This guy I'm dating, right, wanted me to read a book about parenting. And I don't know about you, but I thought that was a little bit forward. We just weren't there yet in the conversation. But me being coachable, I went ahead and read what I thought was a parenting book, and that was Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I knew so little about business that I thought Rich Dad, Poor Dad was a parenting book. And so that book actually opened my eyes and it completely opened my heart to so many different possibilities. And so that's our funny little story, how I really thought it was a parenting book, but I didn't knock it, right? I still read it. I still wanted to see what the heck was going on. And that's a lesson to be learned, okay? You don't know what you're missing out on because you're just too annoyed and unimpressed to walk through a door that's been opened for you. You know, if I hadn't listened to Matthew when he told me to read that book, I would still be trying to figure out what type of job was the best job for me, when in reality, I didn't need a job at all. I needed to create an opportunity to live my best life. And so thankfully, I married such a smart guy and got to working on my business. Except it looks so much prettier online and when you follow other gurus than it does when you start brand new, right? It's so frustrating. I was getting rejected by people who needed what I had to offer. It was so heartbreaking. I was a workaholic because I didn't have any systems. And so I was always alone and super busy, but not really seeing results. And I was just frustrated. I don't know if you ever felt this way, like, man, I've done so much for my business. Why am I still here? Why am I not at X, Y, and Z level? And it was so aggravating. And then, I just thought, well, if I add a ton of value, people will recognize what I bring to the table and they'll want to do business with me. And I was sharing a lot of content and adding 10 times more value than my competitors, but I wasn't seeing the rewards for it. Can you relate to that? Has this happened to you? Because this is so aggravating, guys. When you're in this situation, you're just so obsessed about your business that sometimes you push through the pain and you're just so motivated and you love what you do so much. You're just willing to turn a blind eye to all these struggles. But the truth is, at some point, you stop turning a blind eye and you're saying, what's up? I have to fix this. And so thankfully, I did. And I had a major breakthrough in my business, which allowed me to become a 6-figure earner, to have tens of thousands of subscribers, awesome people in my Facebook group, customers in over 20 countries, be able to speak in places like South Africa, the Philippines, the Dominican Republic, and other places. I mean, to become an award-winning coach, I never thought I'd be able to tell you that. To me, that was such an eye-opening experience because I finally, for myself, was able to see what was possible. I went from a hot mess to making sales in my sleep, hosting international retreats on cruises, resorts, Miami Beach, getting clients from the coolest places around the world, and more importantly, just having time freedom. And so those types of things, they just don't happen because you add a ton of value or because, you're just at the right place at the right time. This happens when you implement the right strategy. And for me, advertising strategically was a game changer for all of my businesses. Finally, getting in front of the right people, not just who needed what I had to offer, but who needed and actually wanted what I had to offer. And what's so cool, recently I even got to meet Sheryl Sandberg, the COO of Facebook, and I was like, oh my goodness, if she only knew the impact this social media platform has had on my business and consequently on my life, right? Isn't that awesome? Just to think that something was once an idea and I was silly enough to think a business book was even a parenting book, to how far I've come. So even if you're new or you're a seasoned business owner, know that at every single level, there's always an opportunity to learn. And, you know, people always ask me, can you actually have an amazing and productive career while still maintaining a personal life? Is this stuff even possible? Can you actually have success? And the answer is absolutely yes. And especially nowadays, this is literally the best time in history to be an entrepreneur, especially an infopreneur, somebody who has a message, who has advice, and wants to monetize it. There is a high demand right now for life coaches to transform lives, health coaches to educate others, influencers to elevate their platforms, business coaches to inspire others to have the success they're meant to, network marketers to adapt their model to scale their businesses faster, experts to share their wisdom, and women to own their talents and monetize them. That's so important that you guys understand right now. And if you don't believe me, you can go ahead and Netflix and chill away with this advice, because look at this lady boss, Marie. I mean, she is sharing something that many people would consider common sense. Cleaning your house, getting it together, organizing, tidying up. Imagine discussing tidying up, which children in kindergarten know how to clean up after themselves. You know, it's just a common chore for people around the world. And here she is monetizing it with adults to the point where she actually got a TV show on Netflix in the United States airing here. And she has a translator. She's not even fully fluent in English. Do you know how that's possible? Because she believes in herself. She didn't discount her expertise as common sense. She didn't listen to the haters. She listened to where the need was. She went and followed her heart and added value. And so now there are coaches, aka KonMari consultants, that are there to help you tidy up your home. So now she's multiplied herself into a small army of people who can come and help you. So it's not even about you doing everything. I mean, think about the impact. She's created an income opportunity for these other consultants. She has shared her message in her book. She adds tons of value in her show. And I gotta admit, for me, I love the show. Okay, what? A show about cleaning? I'm sold. I am just sold. And so maybe you're thinking to yourself, well, why would someone want me as a health coach? Or why would somebody want me as a life coach? Or why would somebody want me as a business coach? And at that point, you're making it about yourself, and your customers, no offense, they don't know you. So it's not going to make sense to them when your business strategy is all about you. Your customers know someone very, very well. You know who that is? Themselves. Your customers are worried about taking care of their own needs. And so that's why I want you to work smart with paid advertising. It took me a really long time to reach this level of freedom, but today you get to learn so that you can copy me, because we all have 24 hours in a day, all right? So that's why today is not about theories, statistics, lengthy reviews on leaders, or a discussion on endless possibilities. We're here to discuss what works. Now, I know that not all businesses need all types of ads, but all businesses need customers. Can we agree on that? But we can also agree that attracting your ideal clients is nice. Well, you know what's even better? Never running out of ideal clients. That's 10 times better, and it helps you eliminate all of the guesswork. So let's go over an example. Would an extra 2 clients a week transform your business? Let's assume, again, this is a general example because I have not individually looked at the market value of your advice or your competitors or anything. I haven't done a market analysis on your business, but let's assume you have a package for $19.97 and you get 2 clients a week. Would it help you to make almost $4,000 a week by helping 2 people? You obviously don't have to be J-Lo or Beyonce or Oprah. You can find 2 people, all right? And what better way to do it than to advertise so that you can attract people? Now, for those of you who are like, really? Are there enough people for that to be sustainable for me to be in business forevermore? Let's see. Mark Zuckerberg shared this infographic on his wall, and it shows that there's over 1 billion, that's with a B for boss, people on Facebook active on a monthly basis. So out of 1 billion people, do you think you could find 2 a week? Yeah, I think you could find 2 a week as well. And so ads allow you to fast track growing your email list, increasing your following, getting more likes, getting registrations and leads to your event, growing a global brand, and making more sales. So why wouldn't we use this awesome strategy? Well, some people don't use it because they feel like there's just so many different options. And so what I want to do is narrow them down for you some by showing you the 4 best types of ads that lead to the most sales online. So you want to write this down, okay? Because this is truly helpful as it relates to growing your online business. Remember, these 4 types of ads work best when they're used consistently. Even if you have a small budget over time, that, in my opinion, is a lot better than just dumping a ton of money on one promo. So I'd rather you be consistent in your business every single day rather than just making it rain one day out of the year, all right? These are not lottery tickets. These are strategic ads to promote your company. So the first type of ad, you want to write this down, and I'm showing you an example of one right here, is a brand awareness ad. I love brand awareness ads because sometimes when you're newer, you're not even 100% clear, okay, on what exactly your audience's desires are. You know what their need is, obviously, because you know how to solve a problem for them. You know how to help them. You've got advice that can transform their lives. But you got to connect the dots, right? So just because you sell cars doesn't mean you understand why your audience needs a car. Some people may need a car because it's too cold to walk outside. Others may need a car because they want to feel independent. Others may need it because there's no public transportation where they live. And so in the beginning, when you're still learning, all right, all these different things about your audience, give people a chance to simply get to know you. And so I just love how this is a simple ad where she's offering a quiz, and it's obviously a quiz for entrepreneurs. So if you're not an entrepreneur, you're just going to keep scrolling. It's not a big deal for you, but it's something that lets people know I'm here and I can add value to you if you're this type of person. And so in this case, Marie helps entrepreneurs. So in your case, you got to think, who do you help and how can you make them more aware of your brand? Isn't that cool? Well, the second type of ad is an event ad. Now, what's really cool here is that you've got an online event and you've got an example of a live in-person event. Either way, they are still speaking to somebody who has a specific need. They're still speaking and inviting people to something that they would love based on who their ideal client is. And so if you're not offering events, then one of the things you're missing out on is that people have to select a time and a date to sit down and thoughtfully consider what it is that you have to offer. Whereas if you simply just shared a blog, just randomly shared a quote on social media, or randomly shared content here and there, what may happen is that people passively consume your content. And so what I love here is that you're asking your super fans, or your super ideal clients to raise their hands and say, hey, me, I'm interested in more of this information. And so it's also a really great opportunity to over-deliver. There are things I can do at an event that I could never do in a quote on Facebook, right? Or write in an email. An event just really allows you to share your personality, a little bit more of yourself, and just be more human, right? Rather than hiding behind one strategy. So if you're not doing event ads, you're really missing out. The third type of ad is a qualifying ad. Now I want you to pay attention to this ad because this ad is super helpful. If you look down, so you see her picture, right? The screenshot of the video there. If you look down, you see the headline and it says, realize your speaker dreams with this proven system. Now you notice the brand awareness ad was like entrepreneur. Then the event ads were, inviting you to do something. But now this one, although she's adding value and although there's an event or a program she's promoting, it's only for people with speaker dreams. So this is for somebody who wants to become a speaker, who wants to do that for a living. And so unless you meet that criteria, you're probably not going to be interested in this. And so when you look at your ads, you've got to wonder, am I qualifying people? Or am I just asking anybody and everybody, please subscribe here. I promise you it's going to be worth it. And then hope to convince them down the road. Could you see if people already wanted to be a speaker? Could you see if people already wanted to learn this information? How you never have to be salesy a day in your life. Because these are people who don't just need, but also want what you have to offer. Are your wheels spinning? Because already in the chat, I'm seeing smoke come out of your heads. Like I can tell ideas are coming in for you guys as you're seeing these different types of ads. And isn't it interesting when you see them in the context of what type of ad, now you can start specifically strategizing for how you can promote your business. Now, this ad is one of my favorite type of ads. And so I thought, hey, let me share an example of one of mine. So to show you I practice what I preach. And this is a follow-up ad. What I love with a follow-up ad is that it reminds people in a very respectful way, hey, I'm here and I can still add value. I, with a follow-up ad, can perhaps show up to somebody's newsfeed repeatedly in a way that is not annoying. If I were to send you an email every 5 minutes, and I'm talking literally every 5 minutes, that would drive you nuts and you would block me, okay? If I text message you or called you every 5 minutes, that would drive you insane. But if you see my ad regularly on social media, it's just a reminder. It's not annoying you. It's just like, oh, thank goodness. And life happens. Maybe you were on your phone and you were about to take action on my website and maybe your phone fell in the toilet. I don't know. Life happens. And so I am totally okay with nudging my ideal clients and people who took the time to check out something to kind of nudge them to take action. And so that's what you do with a follow-up ad. You remind people, hey, take action on this. You don't want to miss out. But you've got to remember, even though we've gone over all of these amazing, effective, and strategic ads aren't the ones that make sales. You do. Ads get you in front of people. But getting you in front of people still doesn't mean that you are good at converting that visit into a sale. I can introduce you to a whole bunch of your ideal clients, and that's nice. I went through all the trouble and I brought them to you, but when they speak with you, you still have to know how to invite them to join your programs. Fair enough, right? Because ads will get you in front of people, but strategy does the rest. And so one of the things that I have to recommend to everyone is that they need a digital asset to monetize your research, your knowledge, your expertise, okay? This is so important because you can literally have your programs sell themselves. I mean, obviously the ads are super powerful. They're going to get you in front of people. You can make them aware of your event. You can qualify them. You can make them aware of your brand. You can remind them about your offer. So ads are super powerful. But if you're not adding value and you're not having a strategy so that people can join your business, then your ads are only going to make you popular and you're not going to be profitable. So this part, in my opinion, is equally, if not more important than actually knowing how to post the ads themselves. So digital assets, what they do is actually help you deliver what you promised without burning out. So for instance, if I had an event ad, my event could be a webinar. If I had a brand awareness ad, I can give away an ebook, There are so many ways that you could do this, but the idea is that it allows you with your ad to help more people in less time, rather than only relying on that one moment when somebody can finally get on the phone with you. You know, that's not cool. That's a little bit limiting. And especially if you're like me and you want to brand all around the world, you don't want to limit people by their time zone. So digital assets not only add a ton of value, but they give you credibility by helping others. That shows them that you're an authority on the topic. And trust me, the best thing you could do for your business is to show your authority. Don't chase likes, okay? You don't need more likes on social media. You need to have a better strategy for the people you already have. And in that process, look, digital assets aren't for you to be a little mini robot. They're there for you to be yourself, for you to give people clarity on why they're struggling and how it is that you can help them. And thankfully, you don't need everyone to say yes immediately if you have the right people in your funnel, okay? Because if you're a perfectionist, you're afraid of failure, you hate rejection, aka you're just a normal person, all right? Because normal people don't necessarily thrive for those moments. Then you just have to have a realistic expectation, all right? A realistic expectation that sometimes people aren't just quite ready and it's a not now, all right? And so this is something that I absolutely love to do because once I automate my digital asset, I'm able to help people all around the world. So look at how this is my digital asset right here. Let's see, about over 2,000 people said, oh yeah, girl, send me this digital asset. This is some awesome stuff. You've got almost 1,000 people who wanted to watch the replay of that workshop. And then you've got almost 600 people who sat down and were watching it live. Isn't that awesome that I was able to serve so many people with a digital asset I created once? And then it gets even better. We've got one ad. So this is what is super important here. One ad got me about, 1,200 leads for about 30 cents each. Isn't that cool? I think so, because in my industry, people pay on average about $6 to $7. I've even heard of people paying $12 a lead. And this is 30 cents. That means people were raising their hands, jumping up and down, saying, I need this, I want this, this is awesome. But then there were other ads that were still doing great, right? But they weren't 30 cents. And so I wanted to show you the range and how things were differing, even though I was promoting the exact same digital asset. Would it help your business if you had thousands of people showing up to your events? If you had thousands of people who knew who you were and how you could help them? Yeah, I think so. And what's really cool is that this digital asset wasn't just there to give everyone warm, fuzzy feelings. It also allowed people to take their learning and their education to the next level. And so imagine yourself making sales daily, all right, for work that you did one time because you literally never, ever have to run out of people to talk to. Isn't that awesome and exciting? I mean, could you see how easy it is to always help your audience with your digital asset and promote ads? I think so. Now, I'm a firm believer that you can have it all. I mean, last summer I was with my husband in South Africa. We went to Monaco. We went to the south of France. We went all over Italy. And to know that while I was out there, my email list was still growing. My business didn't have some closed for vacation sign or anything like that. It just makes me feel at peace because that literally means that you have the freedom. I see people say, oh, yay, the laptop lifestyle. More like the laptop handcuffs because you're afraid to take a break. You feel guilty if you go to bed and get a good night's rest. Has that ever happened to you? And so I know for myself, there was a moment in my business where, man, I thought I had made it. I thought I was the main cheese. I was doing it. And my husband and I, we packed up all of our things and moved to the Dominican Republic. And let me tell you, it is gorgeous there. But when I got there, this one little frustrating thing happened. Once a day, this bird would come by, and every time the bird came, I would lose internet access. And I was like, this freaking bird, all right? Every time I came, there went my signal. And I thought to myself, well, this is it. There go my dreams down the drain. I can't live here because if I don't have internet access 24/7, how am I supposed to build a business from anywhere? And so I was sort of at this weird fork in the road where I was like, it's like you have a problem with your success, new levels, new devils is what I say. And I was like, all right, so what do I do? Do I move back? Do I just figure this out? Do I cry day and night? How do I do this? And so what I chose to do was to figure it out. All right. And that's usually what I choose. And so I put my head down and I started eliminating every single day things that weren't actually leading to results, because we always have a million things to keep us busy in our business, right? It's not about just keeping busy. It's about seeing the results that we need. And so, I started to figure out what the best times of day were for my internet speeds. And, these are just fun adventures for island living. And next thing I know, all right, fast forward through that stress. Now I'm making double the sales in half the time. Why? Because I cut the fat. I started focusing exactly on what it is that works in my business. And so I went from just frustrated, feeling like I was never going to enjoy living on this island, to enjoying horses running past me alongside the beach, swimming in beaches that look like pools, crystal clear water, and then not just stopping there, but enjoying beaches around the world. I live now in Miami Beach. I get to enjoy penguins when I go to the beach in South Africa. And just to keep snowballing on that and keep experiencing a lot of great things, because I used my desperation for inspiration. And so maybe right now there's something that's stressing you out, but you've got to fight through that to the other side, because what's waiting on the other side is way more interesting than whatever pain you're suffering right now. And when I showed up, the cool thing was other people couldn't help but show up at my door, literally, all right? I mean, literally. Clients were flying in to work with me in person at this island. And I went from always being on my laptop to customers in over 20 countries. Doesn't that sound like something you'd like to do? Tens of thousands of subscribers from all around the world now can learn from me no matter where I am in the world, even if I'm sleeping. And just to show you how powerful this is, I live in Miami Beach, but 75% of my sales actually come from outside the US for both my e-courses and my high-end client services. And so it goes to show you that your location doesn't change your situation. You've got to update your strategy so that you can impact people around the world, so that you can speak in stages and have more influence, so that you can inspire your ideal audience to take action, to go for their dreams, so that you can finally get recognized for the value that you bring to the table. You no longer have to sit back and wait for somebody else to give you permission. That's why with this strategy, you'll no longer chase down people to work with you or buy from you. And if you need to reach someone, you'll create great ads that convert, right? But maybe in the process, there have been some misunderstandings, some myths, some misconceptions that have held you back. And I don't want that to happen anymore, so I want to go through those now. First, people, my goodness, I hope not you, right? But maybe someone else, wink, wink, has said that you need a lot of money to succeed. And that's false. I've generated almost 700 leads for just $29.15. I've got to admit, look, these results aren't typical, but neither are my strategies. You too can increase your sales without needing millions or even thousands of dollars, All you need is a recipe to get the results that you want. Imagine having almost 700 people registered for your events when you do event ads. And all I did was invest $5 a day. Would you be willing to put $5 a day for your business? I would hope so, right? Because that's going to help you have growth so that you can be popular and profitable. Some people say, not you, right? Wink, wink. Other people, they say this. They say, well, ads, if you just spend money, you can't track the return on investment. Of course you can track your return on investment. You can build your brand with as little as $5 a day. Investing money on your online marketing strategies is literally one of the most scientific ways to market and know exactly how much you're paying to acquire your customer. This is so important because it can be a game changer. I remember I had one more spot left in my coaching program, and I went live on Facebook, and I went ahead and advertised that live. And I spent $3.90. Okay, $3.90. I didn't even make it to $5, and I got a client. I had to run and pause the ad. Would you be willing to do something like that? Now, I don't think it was just the video. I don't think it was just the ad. Remember, it's all of it, because your ads get you in front of people, but if your digital assets suck, so will your results. And right now, you may think, well, I know how to do this, or I know how to do that. You've got to check your ego with your bank account, If you haven't mastered this stuff, it's time to be like, it's time for me to figure it out. And so that leads us to the next misconception, and that's that Facebook ads are difficult to create. No way. No way. You can create an ad in 5 minutes or less thanks to my easy to follow tutorials, all right? If you know how to change your profile picture on Facebook, I'm pretty sure you can learn how to post an ad. There is no reason for you to be so stressed or not seeing the results that you desire, because working smart beats a 12-hour workday all day, every day. It's not about a shortcut. It's about working smart so that you have the energy reserves left that you need to actually do what it is that you love. Because what I find, honestly, is that most unsuccessful entrepreneurs, people who are broke, frustrated, wanting to live out their passions, but stuck on how to do so, they are simply not implementing the strategies. They're just working really, really hard. It's like if you go to your kitchen, you grab all the ingredients and you just throw them in the oven. No recipe, no steps to follow, no idea. Yeah, your stomach's probably going to hurt after eating that. Well, the same thing will happen in your business. And so I want to make sure that that does not happen. So I want you right now to check out a behind the scenes look on how you can build a funnel that is not only simple to do, but gets your free leads every single day so that you can grow your business on autopilot. Yeah. No, you heard that right. Free leads every single day so that your business can grow on autopilot. Okay. I promise it's totally possible. Think about it. We're in the information age where it's more strategic to be a pro, all right? So off the top of your head, I've given you some pretty decent, reasonable examples, but maybe what do you think you have to spend on ads to be successful online? And it's all right. You can write it in the chat. I won't read off your answer, so you don't have to feel butterflies in your stomach. I know how it is when you're participating, but how much do you think you have to spend on ads to be successful online? Do you think you need millions for ads? Do you think you need tens of thousands of dollars for ads? What is it that you think you have to do? Well, in my opinion, you just got to have the right digital asset. That's what you need to be investing in, your time, not just your money. So one of the best ways to set yourself up for success with free ads is to promote a digital asset. All right. So let me give you an example of one of mine, because remember, I practice what I preach. So you need to qualify your prospects with your ad and with your freebie, because quality is better than quantity. Who wants 1 million people on their list if only 5 of them are interested in what you have to offer? Like, for instance, if you have a steakhouse, why would you want 1 million followers that are vegetarian? They're never going to buy from you. So who cares if your steakhouse has 1 million followers? You're going to go out of business, right? So it's really important that you get over this numbers game that is so ego driven. If you were having people over at your house, you would be happy that 5 people showed up and you would have a great dinner party with them. If you were going to the theme park or you were going out to the park, you would be blown away that 20 or 50 people showed up for you. So you've got to stop waiting for you to have a Facebook group with thousands of people or for your videos to go viral, because at that point, you're just making it about yourself. And I find that it's easier to serve others when you make it about them. And so one of the things I do is that when I offer a freebie, I make it for a specific type of person, so that when you're not that type of person, you're not going to be interested in it. Because here's a tip. If people don't want your free stuff, they also won't want your paid stuff. So your free stuff has to be similar to your paid stuff. And so here's what I do. I just ask for a very low commitment, their name and email, and then I give them something awesome, right? But then, right, I offer a no-brainer offer. So what I do is I create a digital asset that I offer them right then and there that they can buy. This allows me to leverage systems, simple ones, to get the job done to increase your profits. So think about it. From the Facebook ad, if they say yes and buy, right, then they get a great program and they also get a great freebie. If they say no, guess what? They still get a great freebie, and because they wanted that freebie, that means they're still my ideal client, so I will still follow up via email. You get to reduce your advertising costs or eliminate them completely. You get to offer tons of value, and it's a win-win situation. Who doesn't want a win-win situation, right? It's time that you start letting your ads work for you the right way. Ads that are actually there to help you with your business. I mean, couldn't you see yourself implementing these strategies? Aren't you excited to start doing this in your business? Well, let's look at another example. Let's assume that you're implementing these strategies, and let's say you've got a program that's $19.97. You've got 5 to 6 clients. That's 5 to 6 people. I just showed you how to get in front of thousands for $5 a day, all right? And I'm just saying only 5 to 6 need to be ready to work with you a month. That's 2 to 3 people a week. That's a 6-figure income a year. That's over $10,000 a month. Now, are you a little bit more interested in these simple, easy to follow systems? I think so, right? This stuff works. Now, let's say you have an e-course, and of course there's e-courses in all price ranges, but for example's sake, let's say you have a program that sells for $97. If you make one sale a day, would it be helpful to you if, let's say, you made $3,000 plus a month? So let's say you make a sale a day and you automate this, and let's assume you use those $3,000 a month for advertising, and then you use your coaching income to provide you with the resources that you need. What would your coaching income look if you were spending, $3,000 plus a month after what I just showed you $5 a day can do for you? Could you imagine the impact that this could have in your business? Or what if, heck, you just started making 2 sales a day, and that was about $6,000 plus from your e-course, and then maybe you got one coaching client every once in a while. That's still a 6-figure income without you needing millions of followers or 10 years of traveling around the world to conventions and conferences and all that, trying to piece it all together. Isn't that just the best solution? Aren't you ready to see these results in your businesses? Warren Buffett says you only have to do a very few things right in your life, so long as you don't do too many things wrong. And I love that philosophy, because the more strategic you are with your time in building digital assets, the more free time you're going to have. You don't have to be perfect at everything. You've just got to be smart with the time that you have now. And I love that Amelia Earhart says the most effective way to do it is to do it. You've got to get it done. You've got to build a business that supports your dream life, not the other way around. Not the way people have a job and they hope one day they can take a vacation. You can't let your business run your life. You've got to run your business. And thankfully, with this simple system, you can invest your time in speaking to people who are ideal for your program, not desperately hunting for them online. You can double or triple your income online without one-on-one prospecting presentations, and you can be the envy of everyone else when they see people line up to work with you and actually relax again now that you have eliminated the stress of presenting and selling. Doesn't that sound good to you? But as you can see, there's just a lot of benefits to creating your own automated digital asset so that you can be more productive and profitable. And although every business is different, all businesses need customers and good leadership. If you're like me, you're always looking for a new or a better way to grow your online business and find a competitive edge in your market. My late client, Linda Martin, says, working with Ilean has been the best. It's as if she couldn't give enough. I'm leaving with knowledge that would have taken me years to do on my own. I'm confident now. Imagine feeling confident about your business. Enough already of all the fumbling around or copying what others are doing, all while hoping it will work for you somehow. Let me help you accelerate your results just like I did with others who are just like you. I mean, think about it. Are you tired of struggling to get coaching clients on your own? It's time that you go from your hobby to your dream business. Sharon said, I sold one of my biggest packages. She downloaded the ebook, joined the webinar from the email list, and then purchased. Wow, nice first Monday of the year. Thanks, Ilean. It's time that you think about changing lives for a living. No longer a hobby, no longer hope, but instead help others bigger and faster with what you now know. Wanting to genuinely help people has always been good for business. You'll share your message with the world and get recognized for helping others. You'll find fulfillment in your career and daily habits again, and you'll gain control of your finances in the process. And if you're ready to commit to your success, I want to support you in your journey. But I can only help those who want to change something about their current situation. I can't force you to want more. Rosa Parks said, when people made up their minds that they wanted to be free and took action, then there was change. So in the coaching incubator, you'll, like many other entrepreneurs who are coachable, willing to implement what they learn and have at least 5 to 10 hours a week to work on your business, will find that you can work on the results that you desire. Now, why an incubator? Because you should theorize later and monetize now. People need what you have to offer. You and your desires are worth it. So in this incubator, you can finally put the pieces together quickly and just stop spinning your wheels. By taking action, you can get real-time feedback from an expert who actually practices what she preaches. So I want to show you in a very focused and narrowed program, zoomed in right into the result that you desire. Because while working with me directly in my fast track coaching program, it'll provide you with all the practical knowledge you need in order to build your online business and work with your dream clients immediately. How does that sound to you? You'll learn how to become a highly sought after coach, influencer, without being salesy, inauthentic, or a slave to your computer. Check out what happened to Yesenia. She is a top MLM leader now, after just 6 months of getting the training so that she could leverage social media. She now has 4,000 plus new team members. She bought her dream house. She received a brand new car from her company, and she's now expanding internationally. So this is definitely a great strategy if you want to share your expertise through your network marketing company. Jaden says, Ilean, you're so great. Every day I make money in my online business, and it's because of you. Alexandra got to quit her corporate job, and now I see her on TV all the time. She says, I'm truly, truly glad I decided to enroll in your paid coaching session. I had all those ideas in my mind, but I, didn't know how or where to start. You helped me materialize my ideas into goals. Your approach to coaching was not just about professional, but you helped me make the best decisions and adopt the best approaches for my business. Your coaching style really helped me to go into the right direction. You listened to my questions, developed my online marketing plan, and provided me with my lady boss strategy. You guided me through all the steps needed to success and added value into my business. I value your insight and personal attention. Thanks for demonstrating me your expertise like a boss. Stephanie said, Ilean Harris, you're such a great coach, inspiring, smart, strong, and professional lady boss. I'm a wife and mother, and you have given me the tools to have it all. Your coaching service, courses, advice, and overall daily content is such a great guide to keep myself on the right direction. With your guidance, I have opened my mind in a huge way, from appreciating my value as a professional. And again, this is something I have to read with a lot of humility, because I still can't believe this is my life. Like, pinch me. I can't believe I'm the one inspiring all these amazing women. But it just says, from appreciating my value as a professional to creating smart business decisions that last long term. And yes, I make money in my sleep. Thank you so much for your excellent work, but more than that, for creating a relationship with all of us lady bosses in your network. You're a diamond lady boss. She has almost 1,000 new members to her membership site. Can you imagine having that many people that you can have a consistent impact to? I want to help you just like I help them with their online businesses. I want to help you grow your brand and take your strategy to the next level. And that's why in the coaching incubator, you'll receive a complete market analysis and identify your target audience, receive a strategy overhaul and eliminate overwhelm. You'll get support in implementing to eliminate feelings of fear and unworthiness. You'll master telling your story. You'll define your highest converting offer. You'll create your digital asset with my signature speakers formula so that you can sell online and offline. You can develop skills to host presentations that sell on any platform, and you'll be supported with the tech and digital structures to protect your digital asset. You'll get step-by-step instructions on how to work with your dream clients and build your online empire. So let me break down for you what we'll actually cover in each weekly coaching session. First, you'll get your marketing assessment, where we'll unpack your goals and vision for both your business and life, while also uncovering all the market opportunities and room for improvement in your business. Second week, we'll go over your research. You'll learn how to conduct market research so that you are competitively pricing your programs and offering the best packages to your clients. The third week, we'll go over project management so you can design a launch plan that works for you so that you can stay on task and start making sales in your sleep in no time. Then we'll look at your branding so that you can develop a brand that you love and that's actually going to resonate with these people that you're dying to serve. We'll then look at your signature offer. Maybe you'll build one from scratch, or perhaps you'll reignite your programs to offer the very best content to help your clients get the most impressive transformations. Halfway through the program, all right, this is your week 6, we can methodically set up your system so that you can make sales in your sleep with the most easy to use and effective tech tools. Then you can create a digital asset that sells your programs for you even while you're traveling the world. We'll also talk about your sales page strategy so that you can position your programs to stand out in the marketplace by promoting them with a highly converting sales page. Then we'll focus on your email marketing so that you can follow up without being annoying and remind your prospects why they wanted to work with you in the first place. During the 10th week, we can focus on advertising so that you never run out of people to go through. And you can gain thousands of fans even while you're in the training program, so long as you take action. Then the 11th week, if you are tired of speaking to people who are interested, but you don't know how to close them or enroll them into your programs, you will learn how to never lose an ideal client again. And of course, after building your online business structures, you can set them up so that you can work while you focus on loving on your clients and your family, or while you're shopping. Can you imagine getting all of this done in just 90 days, just 12 sessions? Best of all, you get to keep the recording of every single call. Now, let's be real. Learning this individually would be a total pain, not to mention outrageously expensive. And worse, the DIY method is extremely costly and time-consuming. There's no guarantee that just the DIY method alone will get you to where you need to be. Think about it. Learning this on your own can take anywhere from 1 to 2 years of training condensed into 90 strategic days. So what do you prefer? Figuring this out on your own over a few years or condensing it into just a few weeks? Imagine going through trainings about project management, building digital assets, sales trainings, ads, tech setup, funnel creation. Just these coaching sessions alone is over $30,000 in value. And don't I know it? I have definitely invested in going to all of these seminars, going to all of these events, and being in a position to where now I can get those results in my business and show you how to make it happen. But that's not enough. I want to make sure you have absolutely everything you need to be successful. And so that's why I'm throwing in some juicy bonuses, all right? So when you join the Coaching Incubator, you get the complete online training library only for Coaching Incubator managers. So as a member, you'll have access to trainings such as how to master your money mindset, links to top business resources, mindset of winners, sales cycles and launch trainings, social media mastery, Facebook ads and advanced strategies, automated marketing blueprint. You'll learn how to eliminate self-doubt and so much more. This exclusive members area, you cannot buy this. Only as part of my Coaching Incubator program would you have access to all this awesome training. You get to access it completely for free instead of the $5,000 in value. Now, as if that wasn't juicy and awesome enough, you get bonus number 2, which is the Harris Marketing Online Training Library. That's right. You get to access all of my e-courses, over 40 hours of training to have every tool you need in your toolbox to succeed, where we'll cover topics like webinars, social ads, productivity, coaching packages, mindset mastery, and more. So this is over $15,000 in value, and it is included as part of participating in this program. The third bonus is a personalized VIP area. You'll get your own members page where you can access your homework assignments, your call recordings, personal book recommendations, templates as needed, and personal notes from your coach. This is so that you never again have to be digging through your email, hoping to find exactly what it is that you're looking for, so that you can seamlessly be productive and get through the program and have one place where you can access all of your content. And how cool is it to see how far you've come? Just to see how many sessions you've completed and see all your homework assignments in one place. This is over $1,000 in value, and you get it just by joining. The fourth bonus, because I know sometimes people are like, well, I'm just not very techy. I want to eliminate that headache for you. So as a fourth bonus, you get a done-for-you sales funnel template. I'll help you accelerate your success by all you have to do to this funnel is plug in your information. All right? You can avoid the tech headache of starting entirely from scratch on your own. You get to use this template for as many funnels as you'd like, and all you have to do is add your own content and your own branding. So you can literally have your funnel up and running the moment you are ready to. No more waiting around for another techie person to finally fulfill whatever you hired them for, or no need to stress about finding someone, because this will be as simple as updating your profile picture on Facebook, okay? So that is over $1,000 in value. That is a funnel you do not have to purchase. It's already built for you. You just gotta make it pretty, add your words, your pictures, etc., and it is ready to go. But then, of course, in the spirit of ads, I'm gonna include your very first ad done for you. Let me write your very first ad so that you can start promoting your funnel with confidence, all right? So you've got this awesome funnel, you've got all this awesome training, but then what? You want to be the best kept secret in the industry? Not on my watch. I'll be right by your side showing you how to upload it and promote it to your ideal clients so that you can help people with your message, so that you can really put yourself out there. This is over $2,000 in value, and this is not something that I offer to people who are not in my program. I don't have an ads agency. I simply focus on crushing it with my own ads and helping my clients. So could you imagine? That's over $54,000 in value for the priceless opportunity to fast track your success. No more excuses. By joining the coaching incubator, you're going to get 12 weekly 60-minute recorded sessions. That's over $30,000 in value. You'll get the complete online training library only for coaching incubator members. That's over $5,000 in value. You'll get the Harris Marketing online training library. That's over $15,000 in value. You'll get the personalized VIP area for just $1,000 in value just for you. No one else will have access to that page. You'll get a done-for-you sales funnel. That's over $1,000 you don't have to worry about. And you get your done-for-you Facebook ad so that you can confidently promote that funnel and start growing your business strategically. So here's how it's all going to go down, all right? You apply now and meet with me. That means you fill out a form, and that's going to help us get to know each other faster. You unpack what it is that you want to accomplish and how. Then you complete the homework for more clarity. Next, you can complete your welcome packet. The welcome packet is simply a form that helps you accelerate the process by completing a questionnaire that will help me get to know you and develop a very unique plan for you. Then you'll get a customized plan to meet you where you are and get a competitive edge in your industry. We'll meet for our 12 sessions recorded on Zoom. You'll get the complete online training library plus all of those juicy bonuses. And of course, you'll have unlimited access to me via email to get your most pressing questions answered between calls. And you never have to feel alone during the process again. Isn't that amazing? Well, if that sounds good to you, here's what to do next. First, you've got to apply. I'm only going to take on clients that I believe in, that are coachable, and are willing to invest 5 to 10 hours a week on their work. Next, you will get the training that's tailored for you to implement, and instead of just being a marketing philosopher, you'll actually start helping your ideal clients with your message. Doesn't that sound good? You'll take action immediately so that you can start reaching your ideal clients, building your list, and sharing your message around the world. All you've got to do now is apply for a free call. It's as simple as that. Click the button so that you can learn how to have clients reaching out to you weekly. Let's talk about the very best solutions for you. I mean, think about it. All you have to do is fill out a brief form. You meet with me on Zoom for a 30-minute strategy session. You get all your questions answered, and then you can decide if you truly are ready to be a part of this incubator, distraction-free, no longer feel lonely and lost in your business, no longer feeling frustrated, wondering how the heck all this stuff is going to work. You'll learn quickly what would otherwise take you years to learn on your own so that you can experience quantum leaps in your business. Aren't you ready for that? If so, here's exactly what we're going to cover. You'll learn how to create and automate digital assets so that you can scale your business without burning out or being a tech guru. You'll learn how to package, position, present, and promote yourself. That means creating irresistible offers for your ideal clients with ease, standing out from the crowd and 10xing your influence and credibility, sharing your information with the world from the comfort of your home or the pool, I don't judge, and even building an international business quickly via automated systems. Think about it. If not now, then when? When is this going to happen? Here's my guarantee to you. I only take on clients that I believe in and that will use these ninja strategies for good. That's why I offer complimentary digital asset audits to confirm that your vision is something I want to partner with. No matter what you've tried in the past, I'll only take you on as a client if I'm confident that I can help you. The rest is going to be up to you to be trustworthy, to take action, and show up for the people who need you online. Sandy says, I absolutely love and respect Ilean as a coach and a friend. Her ability to listen to my needs and help me during the transition of my business was priceless. She didn't try to sell me a beginner's course of how-tos or promise me something she couldn't deliver. I know what this looks like from personal experience. She has so much valuable knowledge and she's not afraid to share it. She's genuine and her values aligned right up with mine, so working with her was a no-brainer for me. I appreciate that she practices what she preaches. That, to me, is a true lady boss. And so imagine now you feeling confident and understanding how to put these systems together in your business. I can show you how to write compelling ad copy that stands out and attracts your ideal clients. I'll show you how to structure your programs and packages that your ideal clients will love. I'll teach you ninja strategies to price your programs to sell, and I'll break down for you how to sell out your programs online without being pushy or awkward. So let's do this, all right? Let's help you market, present, promote, and automate. People need what you have to offer, but it is time for you to take responsibility for what it is that you want to accomplish. Instead, focus on solutions. Create an attitude of abundance. And instead of complaining, feeling drained, burned out, competing with others, getting maximum results in the coaching incubator. In this coaching incubator, you'll get a complete market analysis so you can identify your target audience. You'll receive a strategy overhaul and eliminate overwhelm. You'll get support in implementing to eliminate feelings of fear and unworthiness. You'll master telling your story. You'll define your highest converting offer. You'll create your digital asset with my signature speakers formula. You'll develop skills to host presentations that sell in any platform, and you'll be supported with the tech and digital structures to protect your digital asset. And with your funnel complete, all you got to do is plug in your information. Think about it. How much faster would this process go if you had some help? Help creating the strategy, help creating the funnel, help creating the ad, help building your confidence, your mindset, help structuring a digital asset that does the selling for you. Could you imagine the results that you could start getting if you had support in those areas? If you are done imagining, hoping, wishing, and instead are ready to start doing, are ready to start receiving all the success that you desire, you've got to take the first step. Fill out the form. Honestly, if you can't stop and fill out the form now, you're probably not going to be coachable enough to have success in this program. You've got to take these small steps before you can take giant leaps. And so go ahead and fill out the form. Everyone does. Even my most successful clients once took the 30 to 60 seconds and filled out that form. It's not asking you anything you don't already know. It's simply focusing on different areas so that when we're on the phone, we can get to it. We can focus on what it is that you're looking to achieve. Because look, if you're a little hesitant right now, what may be tempting you about procrastination is comfort and certainty. Because as long as you put off that next right step, you'll always know what you're doing, even if you're not winning, all right? And of course, avoiding an undesirable next step gives you short-term pleasure. But is it worth the long-term pain of never reaching your goals or living your best life? I certainly don't think so. I think it's way better to focus on what it is that you desire and make it happen. And that's what's going to happen in this program. We're going to create an environment for you to succeed, for you to win, for you to finally get the support that you need. And so that's why in this program, you're going to get 12 weekly 60-minute recorded coaching sessions. You'll get the complete online training library only for Coaching Incubator members. You'll get the Harris Marketing online training library. You'll get your personalized VIP area. You'll get your done-for-you sales funnel template, and you'll get the done-for-you Facebook ad. Could you imagine if you even had half of this right now at your disposal? Yeah, that would be awesome. Well, opportunities don't go away. They simply go to someone else. You've got to make this a priority. You've got to take action. Thankfully, I've got years of experience. I have successful online businesses outside of showing you how to have an online business. I am grateful for all my highs and lows with my online marketing experience because you can learn from both my failures and my successes. The only thing I don't have is more than 24 hours in a day. So once I run out of coaching slots, that's it. My coaching program ends until I have the time to take on more clients. And so you don't want to miss out on this opportunity, because every month that passes by that you don't have your strategy, that your digital assets aren't doing the selling for you, that you're not getting new leads, that you're not advertising strategically, that's income down the drain. Those are lives you're not impacting, fulfillment you're not experiencing, happiness you are not partaking in. And so you definitely want to take action, because that time slot on my schedule doesn't disappear. It may simply go to someone else who did say yes to themselves, who was excited about it. So let's review quickly how it works, all right? You apply right now to work with me. It's a simple form, all right? Nothing to be afraid of. It's just so that we can have a more focused and results-driven conversation when we finally talk. Then after you join the program, you will get a questionnaire, all right? This is really important because I want to get to know you, your business, or your business idea if you're new. And by completing this, we fast track it while also giving me information so I can create a customized plan for you. Who would want some cookie cutter copy and paste strategy when your dreams are so important and unique to you? Your strategy should be as well. However, remember that strategy will also be based on proven systems. So imagine something that's proven to work that can now be customized to fit where you are in your journey and where it is that you're headed. You'll also get a market analysis. You'll know how much to charge. You'll know what it is that you want to aim for so that you can achieve that goal. You'll get those 12 recorded Zoom calls so that you can review your coaching sessions, go over those lessons, take notes in depth, and truly master your craft. You'll get the complete online training library and unlimited access so that you never feel alone or stuck in your journey again. So the question is now, are you ready to be the master of your time and make a larger impact in the world? Is that a level you're prepared for? If so, this is the right place for you to accelerate your growth in just 90 days. Imagine in 90 days doing the work that you may not even be able to accomplish the entire rest of the year all by yourself. Instead, you can focus your time and attention on exactly what it is that works. Because you've got to draw a line in the sand and say enough of the random marketing campaigns to catch attention, kill your budget, and get more people to tell you that they just can't afford what you have to offer. It's time to build a digital asset that leverages proven systems to increase your time and your freedom. Doesn't that sound exciting? Well, this is for you if you want a purpose-filled career, if you want to inspire and support people with your message, if you're just ready to eliminate all that busy work and start seeing results. If you desire the most complete information available to build a digital asset that fills up your programs, and if you want to build a business and a life that you love, if even half of that describes you, then we've got to talk. We've got to talk, because now's the time to look at yourself in the mirror and be dead serious when you answer this. Are you ready to change and build a digital asset so that your business brings you joy again? Imagine daily sales, daily leads, impacting lives, people messaging you, thanking you for how you helped them. By implementing these strategies, anything and everything can go right. You can build your email list. You can 10x your sales. You can present 20 plus times a day without sitting at the computer all day. You'll feel confident about presenting. You'll grow your business no matter how you feel that day. You'll always show your very best presentation, and you'll maximize your conversions with a modern and automated follow-up system. Think about it. How would you feel if you had a customized blueprint for success so that you can work with your dream clients? What would it be like if you just woke up to daily sales? Would that help you focus more, be happier, and enjoy your business more? I think so. But now you've got to decide what are facts and what are excuses, I've heard people tell me, well, I can't do this right now because I've got kids. And then I have clients that tell me I have to do this because I have kids. I have other people that tell me, oh, I don't know about this. I don't know if I'm ready to go all in because, I've tried all these other things before. Whereas my successful clients say, I am tired of trying random things and I'm tired of things that haven't worked before. That is why I have to do this. So you've got to draw that line and make your excuses. Call them for what they are. And we've got to check your ego at the bank account. And if you're not where you want to be, you've got to make some changes. You also got to check your ego where your calendar is. If you're not going on your dream trips, if you're not having the freedom that you desire, if your calendar is not filled with things that fulfill you, it's time that you focus on making that happen. And while you may have the best of intentions, intent does not lead to results. Action does. You may feel nervous, you may feel excited, but those feelings will not lead to results. Your action will. So right now, the best step is for you to fill out the brief form, and that way you and I can talk about your success. That way you can eliminate frustration, get support. No more loneliness as a business owner. 10x your confidence and your competence. Feel good about your business and your business plan. Focus on income-producing activities so that you never waste time again. Work smart. Get more results in less time and have world-class training at your fingertips so that you can see the result that you finally get to experience thanks to this strategy. Because what's holding you back can also motivate you forward. And that way you can have growth so that you can be both popular and profitable, well known by your ideal clients, and also well compensated. So all you have to do is apply now and take the guesswork out of being a successful business owner and go for your dreams. In this program, I'm excited to serve you with 12 weekly 60-minute sessions, the complete online training library exclusive to Coaching Incubator members, the Harris Marketing Online Training Library, your personalized VIP area, your done-for-you sales funnel template, so I don't even want to hear it if you're not techie, and of course, your done-for-you Facebook ad. And why is that all provided for you? Because the more you learn, the more you earn. So go ahead and make that choice now and benefit from this laser-focused deep dive training that will show you how to build your online business, get clients online, and automate your systems. You can have it all of it, but it's up to you to go for it now. I really hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you. It truly is a pleasure to share with you what's working in business so that you too can apply it as well. But as promised, here is the free printable profit planner to help you map out your weeks for success. This is great for you to print out and brainstorm right in this workbook, or you can check out the PDF and use it as a prompt so that you can write in the answers to all of these areas right in your preferred journal. So if you've already got a journal you're working on, just let these certain areas nudge you in the right direction. And so go to ileanharris.com/profit planner. ileanharris.com/profit planner. And so for those of you who still have questions that need to be answered, email support@ileanharris.com or go ahead and complete the application. And when you meet with me, we can go ahead and go over any questions that you may have about joining the program. I'm so excited to talk with you soon. Oh, Amanda saying thank you in the chat. You're welcome, Lady Boss. I'm so grateful for your time. I am so excited to watch you grow your online business, take your success to the next level, work smarter than ever before, and transform more lives than you could have ever planned to. I just know that this is your opportunity to truly create that success that you have visualized for so long. This is your opportunity to throw excuses out the window and get the support that you need to make it happen. I'm so excited to speak with you directly. I'm so excited to get your form. I am so thrilled for all the success that you're going to have. And so until next time, remember that you can have it all. Have a great rest of your day.